Alright, well, if I didn't know any better, I'd say I was live. Got chat up. It warned me. It said like 30 minutes of streaming will eat most of your battery. To which I was like, duh, okay. Duh, okay. We'll go ahead and stream for 30 minutes and we'll hope that that works. That it doesn't drain my whole battery. But I guess we'll see who shows up. I just got shat on by a bird. I got shat on by a bird. I just put this shirt on and a bird shit on me. Thanks, bird. Appreciate it. Hashtag country life. Hashtag bird is the word. I don't fucking know. Wait for somebody to show up. Daphne's wandering around the yard over there. Hey, Daph. Come here, Daphne. Daphne. Come here, pupper. Did you see her? Let me get out of chat. I want to see how freaking bad this... There we go, okay. So I can bring the chat up. Okay, so what... Okay, so what I'm seeing is like half of what is actually there. So like, because I've got the chat up on the one side of the screen. So if I'm looking right here, it looks to me like the driveway is centered. But it is not. That would be like a centered driveway right there. But I've got chat up, so I can't... See what I'm saying? It's a little weird. But I want to be able to see chat, so I'm leaving it in there. You see I've got somebody watching. Daphne! Daphne! Say hello! You're on the internet! How does that make you feel? Are you an internet celebrity? Say hello! Woof woof! Can you sit? Good girl! Do you want some pets? Do you want some pets? Oh, there you go. Little chin scratches for you. You're a nice pupper. Alright, so I see somebody's in chat. So that's one person. I'm going to kind of hang out for a little bit before I go doing the whole thing. Oh, she's adorable. She's not mine. She's my roommate's. But I like to keep her out just to... I don't know. It's just weird. I'm sitting in the house. I can't leave her in a box. Like, that's not cool. So, here's the house. There's the small house. That's where we keep the prisoners. But that's the main event right there. Looking kind of dark on account of the whole sun being behind it thing. Let's go ahead and fix that for you. We'll get right up in that shadow. Give you a full detailed view of the whole thing. There we go. Fix the contrast right up. So yeah, there's the house. And I'm gonna wait and see if a couple more people drop in a chat before I do this thing proper. But in the meantime, oh, Lily's here. I got Laura's in, I got Lily. Give me 2 seconds here. I don't know how to do this. There you go. This is what you get to look at while I tie my shoe. Because my shoelace came untied, so now we're gonna tie my shoe together. It's an event. So yeah, I literally changed shirts because I was wearing a stupid shirt and I didn't like it. So I changed into a nice plain black shirt. Walked out in the driveway. Got shat in by a bird. So, and I got bird shit on my shirt. Next bird. Must have been a little one. Little tiny bird. But what are you gonna do? So I'm here, sitting in a chair by the front porch of the house. Old-timey doors, old-timey locks. That one legit, you have to turn like an old-timey lock to open the door up. I'm gonna go in that one too often though, because the driveway pulls right up to the side door, so that's where we'll be going in. But I'm gonna hang out and I'm gonna see if anybody else shows up in chat. Let's see if the Nye guy shows up. Daphne, you are you're everywhere. I like the Visa card. You're everywhere I want to be. What are you doing, Daph? Come here, pup. Come here. My mom is now terrified of seagulls because she's been pooped on twice in her life by one. Well, it would be awesome if she was terrifying seagulls. I would be down for that. Like, take that, seagulls. This is my front yard. The mower guys came today. It's all paid for. The landlord, he has the driveway plowed and the lawn mowed, and I think that's pretty nifty. Again, there's no chat. See, this isn't going to make a very good YouTube experience after the fact because well, I don't know the chat, so I guess I should just read what you say in chat to keep that way. It's all covered. Roommates won't be home until 5:30. It's 4 o'clock now. I figure I don't know how many people are actually going to drop in, but I figured do you guys want to take a look around? What are you doing? What are you doing, dog? What are you doing? Hello? Go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I just brought her out here with me because if I left her in the house, then when I went in the house, she would start barking at me because she's a lunatic. But she's a sweet dog. She's just a little odd. Hey, look at that cardboard box in the driveway. That's classy, right? Hey, is that an ambulance? Yes. Yes, it is. The owner he bought an ambulance, and then he was going to use it to tour around the country, and he was going to live in the back. And he was just going to do road trips, and I thought that's awesome. Like, screw buying a Winnebago, I'm going to buy an ambulance. He's an eccentric, and he's brilliant, and I love him. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So I got the little side yard here with the fun little lanterns. Oh, there is a grill. Oh, there's a grill. So if I want to do some grilling and or chilling, I could theoretically do those things right here. Oh, and it's hooked up to the propane. There's somewhere in here, somewhere like hidden in the woods, is a huge propane tank, off of which much of this house runs. So where are you going? Daff, don't take off after some animal or something. That would bum me out real hardcore. I need you to hang with me. But yeah, you can see like the pipe is just going straight into the ground. Like that's... So there's a propane tank around here someplace. Hank Hill would be proud that like the whole house runs on propane. But this is where we go in past the hydrangeas, past my archery equipment. We're gonna go in this door. Daphne, go in the house. And then and then I can walk in a door. I'm great. I believe I used to handle real cameras in college, but walking around with your phone is a little dumb. Obviously, we're not unpacked yet, so it's a little messy in here. Deal with it. Does your sink do this? Cause mine does, and I think that's fun. That's what I look for in a sink experience. Daphne, do you want me to play ball with you? Is that it? Do you want? I don't know if I can do this in the house. I'm trying not to wreck the floors in here. We just got moved in. I gotta go, Daph. So this is the living room. Big old fireplace, big old TV with a sound bar and all of that. I have to get in there and configure the wires, but we're gonna make it happen. Giant ceiling fan, roughly the size of a boat propeller, like a full size. You are a goose. You are a goose. Do you want some playtime? You want me to? Oh! I know that wasn't very exciting. Okay, we're gonna go over here. We'll go in the front hall. We'll go in the main front hall. So like if you were walking in the front door, which is this door, you would be faced with this. a giant American flag. We'll be taking that down shortly. No, I'm kidding. We're probably going to leave it. Okay. All right. Clearly, I need to put down my drink because it's apparently ball time. There you go. All right, Daph. We're going to go to the left, wherein we'll find all of the Charmin you could ever need. That's going to keep my bum tidy, I promise. No, you're going to find the bar room. Old tube-style television. That's why I've got all of my Super Nintendo games ready to go. And then here's the bar. There I am. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Bell kick. Freaking out the dog. The dog is terrified. Complete with a big bell. So you can tell people it's closing time, get the fuck out. And there's some booze in here. And a horse. We have our very own horse. Oh my god, he's got it stocked with bar puzzles. Holy crap, he's got it stocked with bar puzzles. This is so dope. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god, I already ruined it. It's on the floor. That's one big ball bearing. One of the first things that our landlord did was call us up and be like, hey, I'm really sorry about the vermouth in the fridge. I guess he was mixing a cocktail at home and realized he didn't have any vermouth. And so my roommate Caitlin was like, it's not that big of a deal if you left some vermouth in the fridge. Because he's a bartender, like that's what he does. And so she's like, no, it's not that big of a deal if you left some vermouth in the fridge. And he's like, no, I left a fridge of vermouth. So this entire mini fridge is just full of vermouth and other things for mixing cocktails. I'm not allowed to drink those things. My drink is this Two Gingers, which was a very nice housewarming present from our good friend Disaster Vash. He provided me with sweet, sweet sustenance. But I'm going to go back to the main hallway. And instead of turning left into the bar, which is very nice, we're going to turn right into the dining room, which is, again, it's very messy in here. I hope you've noticed. There's cardboard boxes. There's some shelves and stuff. A lovely china hutch. But the most important feature of this room is up. It's the chandelier. The chandelier is Art Deco in structure and classification. It's a fancy chandelier. And the best part is there's a button on the back here. Watch this. Ooh, so now I can clean it. I can dust it. And then when I'm done, I press the button, and with the force of my own muscles, I raise it back up. The springs assist in the process, but it still requires a little bit of doing, which I think is just dope. Then you would go back around here, right back into the kitchen. So you've now discovered the layout of the first floor. But there's more. There's more. This here is the terrifying set of basement stairs. We keep it locked because if you don't keep it locked, then somebody leans on that door and then the door opens and then they fall down a set of very steep stairs into a poured concrete basement, and that's a bad time for everybody. This room is unique and important. You need to press a button before you enter the room. Do you hear that popping noise? That's why you press the button. So that the room is ready when you open the door. That's right. My landlord left us a whole bunch of pinball machines. So you will be seeing a pinball stream at some point or another. It's going to be ridiculous. I'm going to play Ripley's Believe It or Not. Or perhaps I'll play Dirty Harry, where the pinball launcher is a gun. Because we live in America. Or Monopoly, I don't know. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. So that's the pinball room. We don't know why Medieval Madness doesn't work, and that's a shame because obviously that would be my cup of tea. But well, there you have it. It's you got to remember to shut that off. It's important. At which point you get into a very small back room here, which contains the laundry machines. But more importantly, it contains my bath. Don't you do it. Don't you do it, Daphne. It contains my bathroom, which, this is my bathroom. This is exclusively my bathroom. It is a full bath. No one else uses this bathroom. Tiny stool for when I really, I need a good sit and there's nothing else available. There was something enormously satisfying about moving in when I got here, and I set this on the bathroom counter. I went, and it felt like now this whole bathroom is mine, because it is. But I don't know if you noticed it just now. Look at the soap dispenser. That's not mine. That's a medical device of some sort. And that is actually the landlord's, and he left it there in this bathroom because he knew it was my bathroom, and because he's a cool guy, and he knew I'm a cool guy. So that's my weird medical device soap dispenser. Yeah. Lynn, I've just noticed your comment about the pinball machines. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. In the meantime, I've got to go up that set of stairs. No. That's not what we're doing right now. We're not going up that set of stairs. I'll explain that set of stairs later, but it terrifies me. It's very steep. So instead, we're gonna go into, oh my God. Twitch on your phone is difficult. So instead, we're going to go up the sweeping staircase with another lovely chandelier. So we're gonna go up here, and I'm gonna try, and Daphne's gonna cut ahead of me with her toy. Daph's got her little toy, good girl. Okay. We could go left, but you're so cute. Oh my God. We could go left, but we're not going to. We're going to go right. So I'm going to finish up the last parts of the tour here. Now this is the master bathroom. The master bathroom, wherein you find your toilet, your sweet outward bowing shower curtain rod, which I dig. It's like fancy hotels have those. But a double sink, double mirror arrangement. Why that should keep my two roommates happy and out of my personal bathroom, because it is my bathroom. Daphne's just gone into Megan's room. We're not going in Megan's room because that's Megan's room, and that's Caitlin's room. We're not going in Caitlin's room, but what I will tell you is that the end of that bed, which looks very fancy, is very fancy because when you press a button, a television comes out of it, like, and then takes up like the whole view of like if you're lying in bed, that's what you see. Now this door didn't used to be there. Back in the day, this was just a solid wall, because I don't live in the manor proper. I live in the servants' quarters. But in later years, this door was added. Servants would have gone out the side door and then come in through a main entrance or something. This is my quarters, my wing of the manor. I love this lantern. It looks bright on here. It's not. This is the dimmest lamp I've ever seen, and it's perfect. It just sets. It's got the mood of the whole room in it, you know. So here's my room. The mirror was left by the landlord. Not sure if we're keeping it. Not worried about that though, because if you take a look at this huge mirror I've got here, that's going to go on top of this huge bureau over here. I shan't be needing that one. If I decide to get rid of it, that'll be fine. Got my window box AC unit because, oh my God, I would die without it. The floor, the way this house is built, let me see if I can find one of them. Yes. Okay. That's one of the air returns. That's what allows the air to flow. It goes right down into the room below me. But the central air, there isn't any central air. It's like the whole house is kind of cold air's piped up from the basement, so the first floor is deliciously chilly. It's awesome. But then when you get up here, it's a little so I fucking had to. I had to put in a window AC unit. So I did that thing because otherwise I'd be dead. I'd be an expat, an ex-host of a Twitch channel. This is a very nice walk-in closet with a light, and this is where we're probably going to store most of our Christmas stuff. I don't need this. It's not important. Oh, sorry, Pupper. Okay, kind of stepped on her. And then in here, this is Stream Room. Stream Room has my television. It's got my iPad. It's got my Macintosh. It's got my brand new mini fridge, which I'm going to need to find a better place for, but you get the idea. Table, stream chair, table, everything operates off of there. And then I play my games, and it's going to be great. New addition to the Stream Room, a little friend we call the Victrola. The Victrola is wound up here and then activated here, and then you use this to put that and then drop the needle onto it, which I'm not going to do because that's felt and that would suck. And then you stop it like so. There is even a volume control. This slider here controls the volume, and it does so by pushing a muffle on a rod like down into that hole and then slightly out of that hole. Like it's literally it's a one volume speaker, but they were like, hey, we can muffle it. It's gonna be great. So we did that. So that's my Victrola player. There's gonna be a new button where you can redeem that and you can play jaunty tunes. Eggs stayed alive through the trip. She's doing just fine. She's got a brand new, freshly cleaned tank. And she was a little freaked out. I'm not gonna lie. She had a rough time with the move. But we got her back in, and she's cool now. She's happy now. Stream room adjacent, there's another room here. And I have yet to figure out what I'm going to do with this room. Other than put a curtain here so that you can't hear that AC unit, but so that I can feel its effects blowing under the curtain into this room. And I almost dropped my phone there. Into this room. That's the dream of having a good stream room. So I'm going to turn the light off here because I don't need that on. But essentially, everything behind this door is mine. This is my space with Tom. It's kind of a cool spot here. This was a fun little alcove that would go out like around the edge of this whole thing. There'd be like another room with a slanty roof here. The landlord has a bar up here in Syracuse, so he will periodically be coming and staying at our house, but he wanted us to feel assured that he would not be invading our space or our privacy. And so within like a 2-week span, that door was not there. Like, this was just an open hallway, and then there was like a room here that you could look at, and he had a dude construct him a wall and a door to close him off so that he wouldn't be in my space, which I think is about as cool as a landlord is gonna get. Here now are the terrifying stairs that I mentioned before, and you'll notice Daphne's not as keen to go down these ones because they're just very steep and they make me nervous. But I'm gonna do it anyway. And the cool thing is I could put a metal railing here that I could grab and swing down on like I was in a pirate ship. It'd be great. But we're back in the laundry room, and there's my bathroom again. So that's my layout. But let's go ahead and get back to the important part, because the only thing that's been commented on so far is the friggin' pinball room. And I don't blame you, because it's just awesome. So here's the button.
Welcome to Ripley's Auditorium.
And then I'm gonna have to hope that this lands on the... Damn it. Well, that sucked. Total bonus. So, you suck. You should have like a big thing that just says, you suck. Well, you do it with one hand, then. Says I. Oh man, I went into this skull thing. Oh boy, things are happening. That's Ripley's, but what about... Why did it say pot holder on here? Why did they put a pot holder on there? Let's try this one out. Bonus. Nothing. You're garbage. So yeah, I can just come down here and rock out to pinball anytime I want to. And with two hands, it'll be a lot better. A lot better. But that's the scoop on the pinball room. And the last part of the tour that I want to take you on, because it's kind of my favorite, is if we go out here. Come on, Daph. Come on, Daphne. That's a good girl. Okay. So the last part of the tour is very simple. There's a little path right here. I like to walk on. Grasshopper, 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 hop back here, grasshopper. So I like to sit right here. This is a leaf spring built wrought iron rocking chair. And I like to sit right here and just chill out. And I feel like it's the nicest spot that we got. So that's my story, guys, and here I am. This side of the house is what's getting all the sun right now, so I look like some sort of terrifying specter. Like I really am a reflective shade of white. But that's what's up. Thoughts, feelings, questions, comments, concerns, sudden violent outbursts, anything at all? It's pretty freaking amazing, isn't it? Yeah, I'm really happy about it too. I seriously, I don't know if I could be much more excited about a place that I was moving into. This whole thing kind of sprung up on me as a surprise. I guess the genesis of the whole thing was my mother having a near disaster at the house. As you guys know, my mom has a lot of medical issues, and I've been a partial caregiver for, at this point, I believe the number is 12 years. 12 years. And one day she almost fell down the stairs. She just recently had a diagnosis of a condition that I'm not going to say on Twitch because I really don't know if she'd want that information to be public, but it is going to result in some loss of balance and some loss of motor control. It's going to be a bad time, and she almost fell down the stairs. There's no getting around that, you know. When you're a 65-year-old woman who's already dealing with a myriad medical conditions, and then all of a sudden your situation gets substantially worse, she and my dad kind of said, hey, maybe living in a 2-story house with laundry in the basement isn't the best idea. And so they just sort of spontaneously were like, hey, we're selling the house. And I'm like, okay, cool, where am I gonna live, you know? But that's not the important part. Like, I'm young and healthy and I can do stuff. So it was kind of a question of, like, what's best for mom. And so we determined that the best thing would be for her to find a 1-story place, which we still haven't. So right now she's gonna go live with my dad out of state, where he had to move for work. And that left me having to figure out where I was going, and in short order. I was not given a lot of time, but the day after I put down a deposit on an apartment in an apartment complex, my friend Caitlin contacted me and was like, hey, I just found this amazing house, and it's, you know, it belongs to a client of mine. She's a hairdresser, and she's like, it belongs to a client of mine, and he wants to rent it for, it's not too much, and it's just this beautiful old house, and it has all these cool, like, little, I apparently, there's just one hair. Yeah, oh yeah? You're the guy, huh? Okay, I got him. Hey, DLPR, how you doing? Yeah, I don't know if you've been here the whole time, but I just did a tour of my brand new house. What you see behind me, it's not my house. I don't own it. I'm renting it, but it's nice. And then I'll show you the front yard. Well, there's the front yard. I'm glad you're doing well, dude. That's awesome. I'm just glad. I know people who have come down with corona. I know people who have survived corona. But I don't want to see those numbers grow any. I don't want to hear stories about the people I know getting sick or having a bad time. Yeah, it's freaking gorgeous, isn't it? And then the house is just awesome. It's gorgeous inside. Check out the VOD, or I don't know, I'll post it up on YouTube soon. But I already did one loop. So unless a few more people drop in, then I might do another loop of the house. I don't know, but we'll see. It's gonna be a short stream today. That was pretty much the whole thing. I just wanted to show you the house. Stream room is mostly operational. I do not have an internet connection at the moment. I'm doing this from my phone because I have exquisite cellular signal. Because approximately 3 houses down, somebody's just got 2 huge cell phone towers in their backyard. So I'm like full bars, and just always will be when I'm at home, which is kind of cool. Ooh, I can hear a freight train. Good times. Instant donate. Actually, all donations at the moment are going towards my acquisition of a VR unit. I'm looking at getting an Oculus Quest. So if and you'd like to donate some bits to the stream, I would very much appreciate it, and you would definitely see the benefit of that, because I would be streaming VR nonsense, and you'd get to watch me fall over my own feet and possibly throw up on stream. Yeah, that's the plan. I have a goal going right now. I I have no idea how I'm possibly going to meet it because I'm doing a short stream today, and then I don't know, hopefully next week. But like the whole point was to try to get it by my birthday. But that's the 28th, so I don't know. I don't think that's very likely. But like I said, the idea is I want to get a VR, and then I will play games like Blade and Sorcery or Horseshoes, Hot Dogs, and Hand Grenades, and it's just fucking awesome, dude. It's really really cool. So, but in the meantime, say hi to Daphne. Hey Daphne, how you doing? What a good pop. What a good pop. Hey, come here. Daphne, come here. Hello. Hello. How are you? You're a good dog. What are you doing? What are you doing? What a good pup. Let's see here. I've been driving, hence the lack of comments, but I'm very sorry to hear about your mom. The house is amazing, and I'm so happy for you. The pinball room, amazing. The pinball room is pretty dope. Daphne is adorable. I think she's terrific. She's not mine. She's my roommate Caitlin's. And I'm okay with that. I'm going to get a dog at some point. That's the dream. The dog dream. But for right now, it's nice to just have a little fuzzy friend. And I'm getting along with my girlfriend's cat very well, too. So that's a plus. The cat is... I was this close. I was about to give up on the cat. Because I couldn't figure him out. He would quite literally rather nuzzle with the coffee table than me. Yeah, she has a cat. His name is Cedar. He's a big fluffy cat. Do I have something living in my garden? I think I might have something living in my garden. Did you see that? Hang on. Is there a chipmunk? No, well, here's the thing. The cat was never mean. The cat has never been mean. This cat is actually like... the only thing... Because it's, again, not my cat. My girlfriend's cat. But, I spend a lot of time over at my girlfriend's place, and I want to continue being in a relationship with my girlfriend. So I had one requirement when she got the cat. I was like, I need to make sure that this cat doesn't want my blood to be outside of me. That's really all I care about, is I want my blood inside, not outside. So I was very clear on that. But the cat honestly has never tried to extract even an ounce of my blood. So at least in that regard, I'm a huge fan. There is some snootiness, and there's some I'm going to ignore you kind of behavior. No, I don't want the cat to scratch me. So it was just like, oh, okay, she's getting a cat. Oh God. I don't know. I get along with some cats and I don't get along with others, and I don't know what's going to happen. So we went to the shelter together and we adopted the cat, and he's fine. He's nice. He doesn't bleed me. Thrilled about that, right? And then we get the cat home, and the cat's very lovey. The cat's thrilled with both of us, and he's very snuggly and everything. And then after a couple of days, he just falls in love with Indigo. I'm using her screen name. I keep forgetting because I try not to use her actual name. But he just falls in love with her, and the cat won't get off of her. He follows her around the house. And he completely ignores me now, which he was super lovey at the shelter. So I thought, like, okay, cool, me and the cat can be pals. No, he could not care less about my existence. And then there was one day where I was like, literally, I had the blanket out on my lap, and I was all laid out, and I'm like, come on, Cedar, come, sit up on the couch. And he looks me in the eye while he nuzzles the coffee table. And I'm like, you'd rather hang out at the coffee table than me, huh? You know what, cat? Fuck you. And I was just done. I was completely done with the cat. and I went to work, and it caused an argument between me and Indigo. Like, I was mean, and then she was like, you don't need to be mean about the cat. He's a cat, And I felt like an asshole. And then I get home, and she's not there, and she told me she was going for a short walk. But it was like 45 minutes later, and it's not a short walk. And then I hang out for a while, and it's even longer. And then the sun goes down, and I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, we had an argument, and now my girlfriend got murdered. And then the last words exchanged between me and my girlfriend are going to be me saying "fuck you" to her cat. So I'm like panicking, and then she gets home, and I'm like, oh, thank God you're okay. And she's like, yeah, I ran into my brother because they live in the same apartment complex. And then yeah, well, he really was. He was all over the coffee table. It was just, that's a good coffee table, while looking me in the eye. And I was like, all right, you know what? Ugh. But so she gets home, and I'm like, oh, thank God. And she says, I ran into my brother while I was out for a walk, and then he and I ran into my aunt and my cousin. We say aunt here in New York, but I'm from Massachusetts, so I say aunt. And she's like, I ran into my aunt and cousin, and we were just talking for a while, and it went for like a lot longer than I expected it to. I'm really sorry that I wasn't home when you got here, And I just told her like the whole story. I was like, I've been listening to true crime podcasts lately with a lot of murders, and I was just afraid. And I don't usually get this paranoid and weird, except that I had a super like busy, hard day at work at the, because I work in a store. I guess I probably should have. I don't know. Can you block calls? I don't know. Anyway, I was stupid and I freaked out, and then I was like, okay, I'm really glad that you're okay. I'm sorry about the cat. The cat notices that I'm crying. Got little tears in my eyes. Got a little lump in my throat. And the cat notices this. And when I go to sit down in a chair, the cat climbs up in my lap and snuggles with me. And I'm like, are you trying to make me feel better because I had a bad day? And the cat's like, well, I've got a kitty cat face. I'm going to put my face in your face. And he just, nuzzles me. And I was like, all right, cat. We're cool. You're going to be all right. So now I'm getting along with the cat. That's my cat story. Did you all get knocked out of chat because some stupid telemarketer called me? Is that really what just happened? Okay, so you're still in that. Well, that's good. Oh, okay. See, it's at the bottom of the screen, right there. It has a number for me. Yeah, no, that's what it was. It kicked me out of my stream when I got a phone call from a telemarketer. That's the sort of thing that can really begin to make a man hate capitalism. Why is there a gem next to your name? Because you're a VIP. I made you into a VIP because you've been with the stream for a long time, and yeah, I like if I switched over to sub only mode. Fuck off, bugs! Get out of my face! I love the outdoors right up until the point where I don't. Yeah, I made you into a VIP because there's a few people who have been around since the stream started. And then there's a few people who have been around for maybe not right from the very beginning, but who have been there regularly and supportive in chat and stuff. And so I was just like, hey, you know what? There's a few people that deserve a fun little icon. A bupper. Are you going to go inside? Are you going up the stairs? Daphne? Hello. Absolutely, man. You've been around for, God, I don't even know how much. and then you're like a regular fixture in chat. So I like people who talk to me. It sucks when I'm streaming a game and then just fucking nobody talks. I feel like a complete asshole. So it's nice to have somebody in chat. Pepper, come here, you. Hey, hey, hello, hello. Are you giving kisses? Are you just sweetie? Are you just such a sweetie? That's a good dog. That's a good dog right there. Oh, are you a butt scratching dog? Are we about to do this? You're backing up so that I can scratch your butt? Okay, there you go. There's some butt scratches. Just a few. She really is a cool dog. She's a silver lab, which I'd never heard of before, but I guess if you breed chocolate labs with chocolate labs with chocolate labs over and over and over again, this weird recessive gene pops out where they have kind of silverish, grayish hair. What? What was that for? Your little pup whine. Come here. Well, come here. Come here. Daphne. Daphne. Come here. You don't know what to make of that, do you? I just went, and she's like, oh God, I've had it now. Like I'm gonna eat her or something. I don't know. She's very odd. Yeah, well, apparently it's like aggressive inbreeding, and my friend says that her dog is a sister cousin, because they were mating the dogs with too close of relative dogs, and that's how you get a silver. I don't know, but look at her ears. So she has like the kind of cool silver coloration on certain parts of her body, and her hair doesn't feel like a lab. It's not like, she's not soft. She's kind of wiry. She's almost a little bristly. It's weird, but she is a cool dog. So hopefully she'll pay visits to the stream. I'm gonna make another round of the house, and then I'm gonna fuck off, because I want to get dinner. But I'm gonna make a round of the house so you can at least see the place. So, in the front door, in the front door. It's an old-timey house. An old-timey house. Have I played Dishonored? Oh, I absolutely have played Dishonored, yes. To the left, it's a bar. If you want to get drunk, you can come to the bar. You're gonna have a good time. Gonna ring this bell. And then also, there's a secret horse, which I wasn't expecting. But, what? You want me to kick that ball around? Okay, I'll tell you what, I'll throw it. But you gotta go over this way. Gotta go. Oh, you ready? You are a goof. You want me to throw it again? Okay. Well, you gotta let it go. You can't throw it if you hang on to it. What a good girl. What a good girl. Okay, let's take a look in the dining room, where she's just collected all of her toys. Keep in mind, we'll like literal. I arrived here yesterday. My roommates arrived the day before that, so we haven't finished unpacking. Don't you judge me. Oh my God, the circles under my eyes make me look like I'm a corpse. Oh. Let's just go ahead and flip that around. Yes, it is a nice dining room. It also has a super cool chandelier. Check out this chandelier with its weird springs. Why would a chandelier have springs unless it was some sort of support structure for when you brought the chandelier down to clean the chandelier? Very Art Deco. And then you pressed a button and you put it back up there. So that's a thing that you do. Old-timey clocks. The landlord left a lot of old-timey stuff in the house. He's an old-timey guy. That's an old-timey steamer trunk, which I think is rad and straight out of Harry Potter. This is an old-timey clock, which I think is pretty sweet too. Or maybe the chandeliers have springs because they are a secret way into a secret room. It's possible. I'm told that if you look out this window in the winter, in that direction. Why is there an ambulance? I'll explain later. But if you look in that direction, there will be a patch where the snow hasn't formed, because supposedly there's an underground tunnel, and it might have been something to do with America's Underground Railroad. But I can neither confirm nor deny those rumors, as I have been to the basement and I have seen no entrance to any such chamber. But there may or may not be a secret tunnel. We're going to go from here into the kitchen, which is also messy. Deal with it. How do you know when your kitchen is right with the Lord? Well, you open it up and you find out how many packs of seltzer water you've got in there of different flavors. And the answer is plenty. In my case, that's how I know I'm right with the Lord. This is the Two Gingers. There's a guy in our chat quite often. His name's Disaster Bash. Well, he's a friend of mine in real life, and he bought me a housewarming present. So we're going to crack that tonight, have a drink, and it's going to be cool. The living room, an utter disaster area at the moment, but fucking deal with it. That's a chandelier. Well, we like ceiling fixtures in this house. It's fun. Landlord left the TV, big old soundboard. All I got to do is figure out how to hook it up. And judging by the state of this, I'd say I've got my work cut out for me. Wood burning stove, though. Can't go wrong with a wood burning stove. It's very dim in here. There's also soapstone basin in the corner of the living. Why not? Why wouldn't you? Huge closet full of movies? Yes. Yes, I think so. Many of them horror films, just because my landlord is a cool guy. We've worked our way around to the other side of that set of stairs. I'll go in there, but I'm going a different way. So stick with me. We're going to go this way. This door needs to be kept locked. If somebody leans on this door, it could open. And if it opens, they'll fall down into a poured concrete basement, and they'll probably die. So that's a bad time. I don't know what this thing is, but you can put your hat on it, and I think that's just fine. That's just fine by me. Also, fucking sweet old couch. Wait, can I just show you something? This is important. There's just tassels everywhere. They're so soft. I don't know I don't know what to do about all of that. I'm just thrilled with it. I'm gonna grab a random one of these for reasons I will not disclose yet, but you'll find out. You'll find out. And we're moving up. We're gonna go up the stairs. Up the stairs, which are windy, and you'll think that we're going to go to the left, but you'd be wrong. We're not going to the left, we're going to the right. Foreshadowing, indeed, yes. All right, so we have the master bathroom. 2 sinks, his and hers, or in the case of this particular household, hers and hers, because I've got 2 lady roommates. And those 2 lady roommates sometimes need to wash their hands. So they need sinks, of course. They also poop. Many people will tell you that women don't poop, but I assure you they do. I've seen it. So, Megan's bedroom, Caitlin's bedroom, none of my business. But what's cool about Caitlin's bedroom, the footboard of that bed is all big and wide like that because it's got a secret television inside, and when you press a button, a fucking TV rises up out of it like, and like, how cool can you get? Meanwhile, see that door right there? That door didn't used to be there. There was a solid wall there. But now there is a door there because they thought they'd put the whole house together. I live in what's known as a servant's quarters. Back in ye olden days, you'd have come up these stairs, you'd have gone around here, and you'd have gone to bed. And the servants would have lived someplace else. But now it's connected so we can all live together. And it's great. Notice, fun fact, see how nice the floors are here, how few of these knots there are. It's mostly the finest wood. All good, clean, fresh wood. Then when you get to my side of the house, it's all the knots. all the knots, all the time. The reason for that is, again, servants' quarters. Fuck those servants. They don't care about them, so they use the shitty wood to make my side of the house. And you know what? As a socialist, I'm just fine with that because I identify with the common man, the working man. So this is the side of the house for me. So anyway, through this door, we started out here by these stairs. Don't run by stairs. We started out here. We go through this door. Everything behind this door is mine. This is my wing of the manor. So you come down here and you got stream room. Stream room has the big chair. It has the fish. Hello, fish. You can't hear me, I know. I know. But you're in there. I see you. Fish, fish, fish. There you are. And here's the chair. Here's where I sit. There's my iPad. There's the camera. There's my control center. I set up this table kind of ad hoc. It's not great. It's a work in progress. Stick with me, okay? Don't know what to do with this wall yet. Perhaps I'll hang this antique tortoise shell. Highly illegal now, but completely legal when it was harvested. Don't know if I've mentioned that. But, oh, Laura, had you not seen, like, because I don't know if you had seen, like, the whole of the chair. Like, it's a big old boy. There's a lot going on there with that chair. And I'm pretty thrilled about it. I love that chair. I'm thrilled with it. It's one of the best bargains I've ever gotten in my life. Yes, the antique tortoise shell belongs to my grandfather. They got it when they were on vacation in some country that has tortoises, or turtles, I mean. Sea turtles. And I'm pretty sure that back then it wasn't illegal to kill turtles, sea turtles, and take their shells. So this is like, this is a guilt-free turtle shell here. Like, what are you doing? What? It's a guilt-free turtle shell here. I can't help the fact that they killed a turtle, but I'm not going to let the thing go to waste. How could you let that go to waste? It's friggin' awesome. There's the friggin' turtle's ribs. I'm not going to let that go to waste. That's a good turtle shell. We gave it to my brother, so we thought his kids would play with it, and then they didn't. And then last summer, I caught him in the front yard with a big dumpster where he was cleaning out his garage, and he fucking threw the shell in the dumpster. And I was like, "Are you mad? Unacceptable!" So I kept the turtle shell. So that's the scoop. That's the scoop on that. Stream room adjacent. At least Laura will recognize one thing. I have got to have cold air, so I have a cold air unit. At least Laura will recognize this bizarre object. Because while we were in college, I made this horrible soldered man hand. And I still haven't figured out what to do with it. But I want you to imagine like a left gauntlet. Like my hand goes in here, and then there's straps. And then I have this guy's guarding my elbow, and this guy's guarding my actual hand. And then those things can be stabbed into people. That is my horrifying gauntlet that I made. And this is a quill pen that I bought at the Renaissance Festival. It's a turkey feather. I like it. It's irrelevant, but it was there. And there is my folded up Norwegian flag, neatly pressed and folded into a box full of things. It will come out and it will go up on that wall because I want to. Lanny Moso is here! And he subscribed at tier 1. Thank you, Lenny Moso, for 2 months. Hot diggity daffodil. All right, man, I appreciate it. We're doing a tour of. We're all very well. We're doing a tour of my new digs. This is my new house. I don't own it. I'm renting it, but it's my new house. Okay. Let's see here. Next room. Ugh, got a beard hair in my mouth. Gross. Next room. But spin around camera. There we go. This is the bedroom. this is where my bed is. This is antique furniture. My parents gave me this. I always love these designs. Hand painted on the wood. Classy. Hey, what do you know? This Schifferode matches. And what's this? A dresser as well? Yes. Yes, I have the full set. It's all mine now. So I'm pretty excited about that. Also, that fucking AC unit works so well. It cranks out so much cold. It's awesome. Hand-painted flowers are best flowers. And then there's this creepy light which flickers sometimes, and it makes me feel like I'm in the Haunted Mansion. So that's just a good time right there. Bedroom is, I'm pleased with bedroom. It's not too big, it's not too small, but the stream room is where it's at. Picture here a tension rod with a curtain. It's kind of blocking off that room. That will become stream room adjacent. Maybe hang out, lie on the floor, and read comic books room. Maybe that'll turn into dog room. If I get a dog, we'll put a dog bed on the floor somewhere in here, and then I'll have all the dog's toys here, and the dog can play in the dog room. Not quite sure. Not sure what to do with that one. Say hi to Eggs again. Eggs, how you doing? You hanging in there? Chug room. You fucking... Alright, I'm out of here. I can't deal with you anymore. There's my landlord's creepy room. This was an open area. That's why the banister is there, because it was an open area with a slanty roof. So it was basically the dog room on the opposite side of the house. You get what I'm saying? So he wanted to give us some privacy, so he built a wall and a door, so he won't be bothering us. This is the horror steps. These are the steps that you think you're gonna die on when you go down them. I don't know how to convey the steepness of this stairwell, but oh God, Daphne, please, Daphne, don't come down behind me. Oh God, Daphne, you don't even care about those steps, do you? You're not even worried. She doesn't care. And then this is my bathroom. Here's a fun fact about my bathroom. See this thing here? Press that thing. Press the top of that thing. And the hook comes out, so you can pull it up. And then there you go. And then you close your door. So that's it. And then I got my privacy when I'm on the toilet. Or when I'm using my medical implement soap dispenser. Yes. Yes. So, also, does your bathroom have half living, half dead ivy leaves all up in the window? I submit that it does not. Does your bathroom have a terrifying hole in the floor that goes, we dare not say how deep? I don't know. I don't know if yours has that, but I'm gonna guess probably not. And then I got the laundry over here. But I have saved the best, I must confess, I have saved for the last. For the ruler of this whole household is a little tiny room in the back of the den with a button that you must hold. You don't have to hold it, you just press it. Why do you press it? What's happening in there? What's happening in there? It's a Monopoly, a pinball machine, and a Ripley's, believe it or not. And then you've got Dirty Harry. Dirty Harry. Clint Eastwood. That vent is a great place for Pennywise to snatch unsuspecting victims. Don't you want a balloon, Georgie? I'm gonna go with Monopoly this time. Can I do this? Can I flip this way? No, I can't. All right, well, that's no good. You better believe there will be a pinball stream. I will find a way to mount a camera to this wall or something, and we will find a way to have a pinball stream or two. Press the button. There he goes. gave me a bonus for that. You're crazy, Monopoly guy. But yeah, that's the pinball room with mood lighting, which I think is pretty rad. This one doesn't work. I want it to work, but it doesn't. It's sad. Life is hard sometimes. So that's my pinball room. And that's the scoop. I'm gonna take you guys out to my favorite spot. We're gonna grab a little something first though. I'm gonna grab. Oh wait, no. There was. I remember when I grabbed a thing on the first floor and then I brought it up and you said foreshadowing. And I was like, you were like, what is that? Well, now you know. It's an Edison record for the newest addition to my stream. So soon, put me in my little bed. Interesting. The Slumber Boat. I'm going with Slumber Boat. So soon you will be able to redeem stream points, or SULV, to listen to an Edison record on my antique Victrola. This is a family heirloom. To give it juice, oops, you gotta wind it up for a little while. Not too long. You'll break the spring. You'll feel the tension. Okay, and then start it up by clicking this guy. And then you go over here. And you slowly drop your needle. Let's give it a little nudge. So if there's any doubt in your mind as to who the classiest streamer you watch is, I question your mental faculties, friend. Because this right here is the most illustrious stream, with its grand old chair and its fabulous Victrola player. None can rival the glory, the panache of this stream. It's so terrifying. And then, and there we go. So there will be a button which lets you redeem stream points to play fancy music. Hello. Do you want to go outside again? Do you want to go outside? Come on. Come on. Do you want to go down the terror stairs? Go down the horror stairs. Go on down. That's a good girl. Good girl. So thick du are. The horror staircase. So that's the scoop on that. I'm gonna head on out here with a double complete tour of the house, which I didn't think I'd do. But you know what? When you showed up, DLPR, Lenny Mosa, I was like, hey, you know what? You guys, you deserve a good streaming, and wanted you to have all the fun that everybody else did. I don't know if you can have as much fun as Daphne here is having, but you see the idea. Now, this is my favorite spot. I like to hang out here. If you look carefully, oh, grasshopper. If you look carefully and you listen, my neighbor has a fountain. And I think that's pretty rad. Oh, yeah, great, Daph. Good. Water the lawn. Um, but yeah, it's a very nice little pond, and I get to sit up here on the edge of the poured concrete, cement, whatever it is, and hang out in my little leaf spring chair and just feel wonderful. Well, as soon as there's a dog on a live stream, it's going to pee or poop. Like, that's inevitable. It was just going to happen. So, I got a little something here and I gotta grab. It's in pieces right now. No, it's not. There we are. This is my fancy boy pipe for when I want to be a fancy boy. That's inlaid turquoise in the cracks of the pipe there. Again, keeping it as classy as can possibly be done. And I'm gonna get myself a nice little bag of, oh no, not this one, not this one, this is gross. Voodoo Queen, not a good blend, guys. Voodoo Queen, I would avoid that if I were you. Tell you what I wouldn't avoid though. Tall Ships Cavendish. A trench coat and a fedora. I don't know if I want to hang out with a bunch of red pill losers who think that women should stay in the kitchen. That's not my crowd, I'm afraid. Where is my Cavendish? I can't not have my Cavendish. There we go. That's my Cavendish. I thought what I was dealing with there was actually a bag of some weird experimental blend they gave me, but I don't want that. I want my Cavendish. Oh, well then you should have said a deer stalker. Trench coat and a deer stalker. Now that would be a look. Suitable of Basil Rathbone, whose name is more fun to say than just about anybody else on the planet. Basil Rathbone. So normally, if you're going to do this properly, you would use a match. Hellboy will tell you that. You don't light a cigar or a pipe with a lighter. But in my case, that's all I got. There we go. Well, yeah, you have to get it going first. See, it's already lightening up. If you don't go fucking nuts at the beginning, it's gonna go out. Now I'm turning this into a vape stream, guys. I'm gonna do some cool vape tricks. We're not going to play video games anymore. I'm just going to do vape tricks for you. I'm going to blow smoke circles, and then I'm going to try to learn how to do one of those, you know, where you do like a jellyfish made out of smoke. That's what the cool kids do, right? Never been a cool kid. Never going to be a cool kid, and I'm fine with that. Damn fine smoke. Damn fine smoke, lads. Not that I'm encouraging tobacco use. It's probably a terrible habit to pick up, but every now and then I enjoy a pipe and a nice glass of bourbon or scotch. So that's how I'm going to end the stream, guys. Shall we gather for cigar and whiskey tonight? Yeah, that game was very much like my cup of tea. Dishonored had a lot of that sort of Victorian charm mixed with. I love like. Guys, would you want to watch a stream in which I read the Modern Prometheus? It's the original title of Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. It's well outside of copyright. Or I could read short stories by Lovecraft. You guys are always saying that I have like a good voice for voiceovers or whatever. Would you guys watch a stream where somebody read Lovecraft? All right, a resounding yes. Okay. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Next stream, I don't know what I'll be playing, but the next stream will be like a legit, the usual 4 to 8 stream, and I will read a story from my fucking tome of Lovecraft, because it is not a book. This is a tome. I will sit down and I will read from the works of H.P. Lovecraft, and I think that'll just be part of the stream. Like, obviously, I'll still play a game or something like that, but we'll take a break in the middle, and I'll just fucking read Lovecraft to you. So, I don't think I packed this one right, guys. Doing it one-handed while streaming, not the best plan. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for taking the tour with me. And ooh, Outer Worlds, huh? I actually don't have that one. And right now, all financial expenditures are going towards the acquisition of the VR unit. I think next time I'll probably just play some more Dying Light, or maybe I'll play Cities Skylines again. I actually really like that game. It's a lot of fun. But I'm gonna call it a night. And again, anybody wants to make a little donation, y'all know where to reach me. I can just give you my Venmo, or you can donate bits, whatever you like. But bits puts money into Jeff Bezos' pocket. Really, what I'm trying to do is rob that man blind. So throw me a bone here, people, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. Hey, Daphne. Daph, come say goodbye. Shelly puppy. Daphne, come say goodbye. Say goodbye, Daphne. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, puppy. Okay, take it easy, guys. Have a good night.